Relatively speaking. Well, of course, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the next play to be performed by the Woodley Amateur Dramatic Society. And what great performances they put on too. Well, they are returning on the 20th to the 24th of February, from Tuesday to Saturday, at the Oakwood Centre for another run of very successful performances with great actors. And of course, it's written by Alan Bennett, and the tickets will be £8 concession or £10. Well, Pancake Day is less than 2 weeks away. Yes, a week Tuesday, the 13th of February, on 5 p.m. at Christ Church. They're having a pancake evening, and great pancakes they do as well. So that's Tuesday, the 13th of February, from 5 p.m. at Christ Church. Well, welcome along to this great nippy Saturday morning, and I'm live in the heart of the great Saturday market. So here we are. Well, at the Baptist Church, they're holding coffee mornings on Wednesday the 7th and Wednesday the 21st of February from approximately 10 or 10:30 a.m. Please check the times to make sure they're going ahead. Now, as it's cold, my fingers are getting cold and I can't quite read my braille. Yes, on Tuesday the 7th of Wednesday the 7th of February at the Baptist Church, they're having a games evening from 7 p.m. run, of course, by Andy and Julie. Well, a great visit to St John the Evangelist Church last Sunday was Christopher Kramer. He's a touring organist. He's played at Westminster Abbey and toured all around the country and in different parts of the world, and he put on a fantastic concert and shall hopefully be returning very, very soon. Just heating my fingers up here. And talking of organists, I am very, very disappointed in Radio 2 because they are getting rid of the Organist Entertainment, which has been going, next year would have been 50 years. So please write in your letters of complaint. And you may say, well, why are you mentioning it on a Woodley video? Well, all of us at some point come across organs and theatre organs, and they are obviously a big part of life in Woodley. And of course we have a real pipe organ at St John Bosco. Well, a fantastic band performing tonight at the Good Companions on the 3rd of February, Saturday the 3rd of February this evening. The Electric Colson, they're a great local band, and I believe they've performed before. Well, the Martin Harper Trio returns to the Oakwood Centre back in January, probably with the guests maybe, and obviously they return to the Oakwood Centre every 3 months, and they're very successful and many people come to watch them. And of course they tour the jazz circuit. They're a brilliant jazz trio. The Echo are a completely different band but very successful local band with many members from Woodley. They tour the pubs and go to different places, and they've even supported Paul Weller. Well, of course, there are many fantastic mechanics and garages around Woodley, but Hicks Auto Garage, not far from here on Headley Park, I think it's Headley Park, by John Hicks. Fantastic place, very, very reliable service, and very, very helpful service too. That's Hicks MOT Servicing. Well, of course, you can visit many great parks. Two of the smaller parks around Woodley are South Lake Park and South Lake Woods, or you can go onto the airfield and visit Mannock Park. Well, every Friday at the library they have a session called Let's Get Creative, which runs from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m, which is arts and crafts. Well, I've recently been visiting Woodley Hill House for their ceramics course, but of course Woodley Hill House is in no man's land. Yes, it is outside of Woodley, but why is it called Woodley Hill House? If anybody can tell me, then please let me know. Well, last Saturday evening I visited a very fantastic and successful, yet again, evening at St James Church. They had a Scottish evening, of course, Burns Night, and was nearby. So last Saturday, the 27th of January, of course, they had a Burns Night special, so inevitably they had haggis, which I managed to avoid, although I do quite like haggis really. And they had some great word games. You had to guess which words were real Scottish dialect. And then, of course, they finished off the evening with lots of singing Old Lang Syne. And they had a guest singer. I didn't realise she could sing, but Fiona, hello. Hello, Roy. One of our great local residents. This is Roy. We had some brilliant singing from Fiona. Hello. Yes. See you soon, Roy. Roy's a fantastic local resident. Always comes and says hello to me. Really, really joyful to be around. But yes, last Saturday, finishing off the Scottish evening, they had some singing from Fiona. But I do wonder where on earth Eleanor was. Eleanor should have been there to come and watch her mum sing. But anyway, hopefully we'll see Eleanor and Fiona very, very soon. Well, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley from this week. Of course, we are down, as I say, in the heart of the Saturday market here in Woodley. Of course, to my left is the great successful bread market. Of course, I have Christina, who's made a return to the bread market, so I shall be visiting there very, very soon too. Well, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley from me for this week from Jack Wright. It's rather a cold, nippy, blustery and slightly rainy Saturday morning. Of course, not too far away in Woodford Park is the park run going on. Well, if you'd like to contact me, then please do on 077 3857 3812, or you can email me at jack.wright@skymail.co.uk. Well, from this week, for the Voice of Woodley, goodbye for now.